各位安安啊，开台喽！今天就小开一下，然后把一些支线的部分给把它补完。好，昨天接到哪里去了？看一下。敲诈的依据，好。把这两个解完吧。世界地图，干，就不能选在有船点的地方吗，小姐？
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
我记得3根扫帚需要升级可以买。
Oh, hello again. Couldn't have perfected the broom upgrades without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you. I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me.
傻小。
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well.
Okay.
I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Revelio. Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received.
专业。
You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
啊？嗯？
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check that.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
等我一下，我去关个门。OK， 回来了。
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Hello.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
早该讲了好吗？
Harlow does not like people talking.
Hello, Hamura.
As you already know.
I've spoken with Mr.
啊，
Bickle's
他讲
friends.
他的，我
Now
再放
to
个索命
find
咒就好
Natty.
了。我又不是不会索命咒，但他们会而已是吧？
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
既然金贵，顺便把它开开吧。
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora.
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Oh, 大的。 那明明就翻过去的东西嘛，就是不翻是吧？
What's more powerful than the dark arts?
Revelio. Revelio.
到底又是什么啊
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
不知道之间到底是什么？
Glacius. Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Descendo. Arresto Momentum. Expelliarmus.
都不是啊。
Depulso. Glacius. Defendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Arresto Momentum. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Flipendo.
那到底是怎样？
Flipendo. Descendo. Arresto Momentum. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Depulso. Glacius. Bombarda. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
里面没东西啊，到底？妈，管他的。
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there. Revelio. Natty must be around here somewhere.
再等我一下，娜娜。需要先捡个宝。
Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Ah, man.
Revelio.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
OK， 好啦，都是敌人是吧？
Footprints led to this room.
那就没问题了。
There must be another way forward.
左边，右边。
Debolso! Accio! Glacius! Depulso! Accio! A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
It's not gonna work. It's mine. Using that girl as bait, no one's coming for her.
Just keep an eye out.
Revelio.
What? Hey. And I'll make you a good haul.
It's always a pleasant surprise when there are no surprises. Everyone in Upper Hope, when they see me come, and right they go.
Lots and guns.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
They don't seem to care for me, the Hope. Girl's been nothing but trouble. About time.
Revelio.
I've had enough of Spellcroft. Hope I never have to see it again.
州官朵林。
Extorting desperate kids suits me just fine.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Oh, 自己举不掉了。
People don't want me to steal.
I'd remember my father speak of these times. Seems now they're upon me.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend. If they're daft enough to try.
Revelio.
First chance he gets.
What are you dribbling over there?
Not my fault if a customer's...
Somebody out there?
You can't keep your eyes off a pretty lass, you can't.
Petrificus totalis. Revelio.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives.
Patroclus Totalis.
Expulso!
What's this? A child?
What have you done?
How dare you do such a thing to me?
Defindo, Glacius, Depulso.
Expulso!
Cruci. Ario.
I am at your call.
Revelio.
You'll be
Avada Kedavra. Revelio.
一群白痴。
Natty must be here somewhere.
Hmm. 先等我一下。
Revelio.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rookwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles.
Loud as pull!
Imperium.
Ha! You're easier to spot.
嘿，笑死！谢谢你们啦，自己解决自己人。
Revelio. Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio. Debolso. Accio. Bombarda. Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
You found us. I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you. Speak to Mr. Raven. He will tell you what you need to do.
Revelio.
你确定不先出来吗？
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not...
Revelio.
It must be blocked by something.
Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
I can tell.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Incendio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My
Revelio.
pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
嗯，外面还有人吗？我是不知道啦。
Revelio.
等一下，等一下，等一下，有漏掉宝物，先给我等等。在这里。
Revelio. Lumos. Bombarda. Revelio.
Hey, 50块。
Find Officer Singer and Harlow once and for all.
找什么警官？把他们一锅怼了不就好了？
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, they've also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
好，再来。偷猎蛋。啊，在后米村里面，那没事。先去万银室鉴定装备，好像不是。
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Hmm. 手套没得换，衣服也没得换，衣也没有办法换。OK。 那就是留这个就好了。好，先来这边，然后去一趟，毕竟急诊医生只卖动物哈。奇珍异兽只卖动物。
I beg your pardon, but would you mind helping out an old woman?
小等者，阿嬷。 小等者无。
Revelio. Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Huh, hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
没空，等一下。
You're back. Nice to see you again. That item is of the highest quality. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
好。
It's not like her to forget.
Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. Oh, she's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all.
Hey.
I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Okay.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Okay.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or think we should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us.
Revelio.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet. Bombarder! Revelio.
嘿，在破落之后，对于你的经济长期有希望，但发现剧组真正赚钱的真正法宝。
How charming. They keep in touch with each other.
哎呀哎呀，还想赌？
There she is again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance. Reparo. I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her there. And from a distance, we probably love sheep.
Oh, look. Watch your step. Revelio. Or just raring for a fight.
There's no turning back now.
Glaciers! it easy. It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
Oh, 一发半条哎，好深哦。
Brilliant. Reparo.
为什么每座桥都坏了？我这么问你好了，你家被人怼的时候，你会把道路留给人吗？ 可以客气点好吗？ Bye. Have a good day.
That was brilliant. And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
没伤到我们。
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
What? 他们来一个我杀一个，来两个我杀一双，好不好？联手的阿瓦达索命可不是开玩笑的。
Been so blind.
Did you think?
I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. It sounds as if she's in trouble.
差一点点。独特的独角兽。
It's like Revelio. These rocks have seen better days. Bombarda! Incendio! Confringo! These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Time for a jaunt, I'd say.
嘿。
Does it get any?
一头撞死。
Hazel must be here somewhere. Arresto momentum. Everything's all right now. Revelio. Come on, Hazel. Arresto momentum. Revelio.
Really do worry too much.
Accio. Incendio. Bombarda. One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio. Arresto momentum. Revelio. Arresto momentum. I can take Hazel back to a vivarium now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe. Revelio.
现在需要一只公的独角兽啊！是我应该等到晚上才对。
Revelio.
大家再回来看看这边吧。
Nice drive.
Confringo!
Who's there? The Confringo.
Imperio!
Rookwoods don't go down easy. Confringo!
Potato. That's just pitiful.
Crucio!
Incendio! Avada Kedavra!
Protego! You will Confringo!
Defendo! Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Revelio! Imperio! Depulso! Defendo! Confringo! Incendio! Bombarda! Incendio! Revelio! Aloha Mora!
你自由了，小家伙。
Imperio!
So very weak.
Back for more. Confringo.
Enjoy stealing it.
Crucio!
No more.
Could it be? It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
又是这个。
Lumos. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. Merlin himself would be proud. Arresto momentum.
Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Knowing a meat he's likely studied here.
《天龙座》好哦，母的鹰马也有了，是母的独角兽，哦不对，公的独角兽。
Arresto momentum. I'll look after you. Revelio.
独角兽就没有公吗？独角兽。不要，算了 ，whatever。
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Madam Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
We're both fine. And I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I shall miss my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her a nice brushing for me, won't you?
Sure.
Take good care of Hazel now.
霍格华兹地图，先看任务好了。嗯。那好啦，剩没多久了，今天小开而已。先去万应室把汽车都用一用，收几个材料，然后就是去把最后一个主线给解掉，结束。
You've made marvelous improvements here.
Everything's all right now.
是这里。
There, there. I'm not going to hurt you.
啊，彩云要再抓一只母的回来。吃饭。还有一只狮尾猫嘞。跑这么远干嘛？有事是吧？ 靠，高颖是女的哦。好。啊，算了，没差了。
Professor Howard will never believe this.
快点，剩你了。吃。哈哈。这边都好了，就剩最后一个任务了。结束这个学期吧。 不要偷看，眼睛看看哪里，看自己觉得就好了。OK。所以你看到了什么，兄弟？所以你看到了什么？
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. Allow me to finish. The loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw. And the ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup...
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may. One particular student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits, I'd say, 100 points to their house. Wouldn't you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.
Woo! Woo! Yay! All right. Woo! Woo! Hey! Hey! Yeah!
我现在在想，古代魔法文我都没有写出来，然后后面要写什么？这是个好问题，对吧？知识的探寻者。
Clever! Peeves' game's the best one ever!
Revelio.
My young friend.
啊。well，好了，这就这样结束啦。 OK， 现在这边是凶恶的敌人。嗯哼。没有，对他们没什么印象。Well， 就等之后更新吧，看之后会不会还有什么故事的更新。我有一点潜力点。没有，就是这样啦。存游戏。好啦，今天先开到这里啦。一样喜欢我的直播会按一下追随按钮，然后下次开的时间应该是明天晚上。好了，那就是这样啦。那么各位观众，我们就下次开见啦，啵啵。